My name is Hiroki Tsutomoto. I was born and raised in Japan and currently living in Old San Juan in Puerto Rico. I lived in Toronto and that's where I went to school as well. Well, I do compose. I also do, I teach Japanese online and I do graphic design projects as well as translation as well, yeah. So I have been doing a series of works, and then this is, I started actually this is the third series, and the first one was something related to my job, graphic design stuff, and then the second one was about activity of running, because I do run long distance, and then this one is about my dogs. So, and then this new piece will be the second piece, so usually I compose about 10 of them, so I have no idea about the rest of it for this series yet, but hopefully it's gonna be about that too. So this new series has the electronics part. It's a fixed part, pre-recorded electronics part, and then that is something to do with my dog's voices. Just briefly, my dogs are kind of unique dogs, and then they're called Basenjis, and then they are kind of just semi-domesticated. They're more closer to dingoes and half dog, half wolf kind of thing. So, and then they are also known for being barkless, so they don't bark, but they can make noises. And that's the voice that I am using. I have written for saxophones, but it was just like a group of different instruments and just maybe one sax in it or something like that. So I've never written for the quartet. So the last series with running had a lot of homogeneous sound, and then this series as well. So this is sort of like the perfect opportunity for me because it's saxophones, so it has homogeneous sound, and then you can actually explore a lot because it has a huge range. Mm-hmm. Also the dynamics as well, yeah. What I'm trying to do in general for this series is not quite trying to imitate what the voices are like, but giving some sort of a structure to something unstructured in a way. That's something I don't understand, but with the experience, I'm giving my own way of understanding or some kind of structure to it. So that's what I'm trying to do in general in the piece. I'm using only really simple musical objects, such as just common chords and scales or arpeggios and stuff like that. Yes, it was very, very good in terms of, for example, if I just compose myself, of course I work with people and friends, and I have my own group as well, so I know who I'm writing for always. But this time, I know who I'm writing for. But on top of that, this workshop period is something I don't often get. So like normally I would write something like things that I know somehow would work in a way. But this time I basically put whatever that came to my mind, and then so that I can try it and see. So in a way, I didn't think too much about each thing, but I just wanted to try it and then hear it. So in that sense, I may be doing even more stuff than usual in a way, like more like a risk taking in a way, or something I always had in mind but never really tried with other instruments, but I'm doing it this time. But I went to like Europe and stuff, places like that to participate in the festivals and workshops and stuff like that. And I heard different styles or certain styles sometimes. And then I was sort of struggling as a composer in a way. And then that was the time when I didn't know if I wanted to continue composing. So I was kind of kind of going to those workshops or festivals to to get some help in a way. And I went there, and then I saw those people, I met people, and then different music. And in the end, what I thought or decided to do was just, I don't really kind of ignore, in a way, what I heard, and I just do what I like. This time running is like it's kind of insane. You kind of like keep doing the same activity for a long period of time. So I like the kind of obsessiveness or consistency or and it's also simple too in a way, like running. And then also running has been performed by humans, including animals, I guess, for a long period of time. So that's how I kind of started having another look at the sort of more traditional musical objects. And yeah, so that's how I use common chords and scales and arpeggios and stuff like that. And then I'm not trying to kind of do what those master composers did, but I'm just trying to put that in different structures, or like the way I want. Basically, I use those as an object, but I place them differently.